Alright guys, welcome to Static Stretching 1 in our QuaranTRAIN series. Um, Guys, really you can do these in any order. This is a variety of stretches starting here with the calves. Um, a lot of the basic stuff, but I just wanted to get it to you all in one place. Pedaling your feet like this is a nice active way to loosen up your calves, and then you can slowly shift and put weight more on one foot than the other. Another popular calf stretch is standing, but this for me feels more of the Achilles than the calf. So straddle or stagger your feet and then push your weight onto the back leg, stretching the Achilles up into the calf of the further back leg. Again, stretching in if you know yoga, downward dog, pedaling your feet, pushing your weight onto one foot, changing the angle of your leg, higher and lower, gets to different parts of the calves. So always a good one for the calves. I like to try to start with the lower and work my way up, but there's no right or wrong areas to stretch, especially after a good workout. So next, hip flexor. Very important to take care of your hips. A lot of your power, a lot of your explosiveness comes from the big muscles in your quads and hamstrings, but going to your hips. So here, first one is you lean forward. The second one, lean forward from your hips. The second one is you crouch over. So each one stretches a different part of your hip flexor. As you see, switching sides here. First one, push your hips forward. Really, you feel it where I just touched there, and your quad going into your hip. And then the second one, when you lean forward, you'll feel it here across your hip of your bent upright leg. From there, I like to go into a very, very good hamstring stretch. So the first position is there. Second one is you can put your hands on your shin. Third one, when you reach for your toes, really engages your calves. And the more that you flex your toe and pull it back towards you, it'll go from your behind your knee or your hamstring down into your calves. Big difference is if you tuck your head in versus look out. You'll really feel it throughout the remainder of your back of your leg. So you'll notice my head will always tuck in my chin. That lengthens the spine, lengthens through the big muscles in your butt, and goes down into your hamstring. All right, so little variety there on each side. Very, very good stretch. You can take your time with that one and get into a deep stretch after your workout. So as I shift, I'll mention that the static stretching is all for after workout, not before workout. So now, really basic one, but for the shins, if you get shin splints, sit with your toes extended out, your heels sitting onto your butts, and put your weight onto it. And then same idea, but now curl your toes in, and you'll feel it through your arches on each side. Again, sometimes a little wiggle, a little shift. Lengthens your toes, lengthens your arches. Feels good after you've done a lot of dribbling, a lot of juggling, a lot of toe work. Basic butterfly or sumo to stretch the groins. You can lean forward, push your elbows to help separate. You guys have all done this before, but good movement to work on your groin. Next one is for both your hamstring and your groin. So feet beyond your shoulder length, bend over straight down. I always like to go side to side first to activate the muscles. You'll feel the stretch when you get to each side come across your hamstrings and lengthen down. And then the second one is to bend your knees and shift almost like an ice skater. I start with my shoulders down. Guys, this is not correct. You'll see that I adjust it. So you want your chest and your shoulder up. All right, much important, much more athletic posture. And as you shift side to side, your groins from the inside of your knee into your hip are really going to feel the stretch there. So very good stretch there for you as well. Moving on, basic quad stretch. No problem. Get your balance, get set. And important points here for your quad stretch. Make sure your thighs are parallel. You do not want your knee going out wide. All right, you risk injury. So parallel, once you get your balance, you can pull your knee back, but do not pull it out wide. Keep your thighs, your main legs parallel to each other. And then when you switch, same concept, get your balance. All right, facing the camera here. Again, you do not want your knee out wide. You want it in and then back. And you'll feel the quad stretch open up pretty good. All right. Next one here, we're going to go into to getting back on the floor. All right, this is for the exterior muscles of your butt, your glute. All right, in yoga, this is called pigeon. You can get a nice deep stretch. If you have tight hips, if you have lower back tightness, this is a very good stretch. So you put your weight on the outside of your shin. The camera here will show it. So I'm tucking my left leg under. You'll see the muscles I'm pointing to that will all stretch. My toe of my left leg points towards the wall, and I just sit and lay into it. All right, tuck my head in, lengthen the spine, lengthen the muscles that go in and out of the lower body. As soccer players, as lower body athletes, all of our power comes from our butt, our hamstring, our quad muscles. All right, the calves help with our jumping ability and our verticals. Next one here is a basic hamstring stretch. Legs straight, knees locked, bent over. All right, you can rest your hands on your shins. As you get more flexible, you can go down further, tuck your chin, roll in, and then notice I bend my knees a little bit so I can reach my toes, and more of a calf stretch here that connects into the back of my knees, and then you can straighten to really get a deeper stretch. So as you see, feel in the hamstrings. Same view now from behind. All right, legs straight, bent over, feel it stretch throughout the hamstrings, the back of the knees. But now when you bend your knees, you'll get more of a stretch in your lower back, reach your toes, and then you can extend out. All right, so guys, very important. All of the static stretches are done after you work out, not before. All right, you risk injury when you static stretch when you're cold. All right, so you've worked out, you've done everything. Now it's time to cool down using the static stretches here for the big muscles. All right, I'm not going to spend as much time on the upper body, but the arms, the torso, triceps, biceps, chest, whatever that you like, good to take some time to do that just to keep your mobility up. Always very important to take care of your body. All right, whatever variety you like, tons of different ones you can do here. I'll just show you a couple real quick. Last thing, just for fun, guys, since you watched all the way to the end of the video, this is my office at home. That's my wife's wall of books. She's the brains of the outfit. But a little bit over to my desk, final match of, was that Argentina versus Chile in New Jersey. Josie Altidore match-worn boots from the World Cup. My little library here, and the rest of my library there. So any soccer books that you're interested in, let me know. I can certainly refer you to a couple. All right, enjoy, and we'll talk again soon.